Now, I have created the users page and the settings page too. Once I finish coding these two pages and their respective styling, I will start creating the database for this admin panel using MySQL. So, let's check out the users.js code. Here, I have imported the React component along with the useState hook, which is required for managing state in a functional component. After that, I imported the users.css file for styling the component. Next, a functional React component named users is defined. The useState hook is used to manage the list of users. Currently, we are using dummy data for the users. Once the database is set up, we will use an API to fetch the users list. This is setUsers function which is used to update the user's state when changes are made, such as deleting a user. This is an array of user objects initialized with sample data, including fields such as ID, name, email, and role. When we click Edit button for a user, this handle edit function is triggered. It shows a simple alert with the user's ID, like edit user with ID 1. It's a placeholder. I will replace this with actual editing functionality later. When we click delete button for user, this handle delete function is triggered and shows a confirmation dialog asking, "Are you sure you want to delete this user?" If I confirm, it removes the user with the given id from the users list by filtering out that user. Finally, it updates the user's state with the remaining users. Let's see how does the table work. The thead tag defines the table headers, ID, name, email, role, and actions. The tBody tag uses the map function to loop through the users list. For each user, it creates a new row using tr tag with the user's details in table cells using td tag. Each row also has edit and delete buttons tied to the respective functions handle edit and handle delete. Let's check out users CSS code. Here, the users page class adds padding to create space inside the container, gives it a light gray background color, and rounds the corners with a border radius of 8 pixels. This makes the page look neat and modern. The heading inside the users page is styled with a purple color and uses the Arial font for a clean look. I also add some space below the heading using margin bottom so that it doesn't feel cramped. The users table takes up the full width of its container. Border collapse removes unnecessary spacing between table cells. We set a white background and round the corners with border radius 8 pixels. Overflow hidden ensures that the corners remain clean when content overflows. A subtle box shadow gives the table a lifted look. Both headers and cells have padding for spacing inside the cells. Text align. Left aligns the text to the left. Border bottom. 1 pixel adds a thin, light gray line below each row to separate them clearly. In this users table a purple background with white text for contrast is added. When a user hovers over any row, its background changes to light gray, making it easier to identify. The edit button has a green background with white text and no border for a modern look. The padding adds space inside the button, while the border radius rounds the edges slightly. The cursor pointer changes the cursor to a hand icon on hover. On hover, the background becomes slightly darker green, adding a subtle interaction effect. This delete button has a red background with white text, similar to the edit button. Hovering over it changes the background to a darker red, giving it a warning feel. Now we will see app.js file. Minor changes are required in it. Here, I have imported users page, and in this admin panel routes, below dashboard route I have added users route.